Christina Morales, Bio 225, June 1st, 2018, motility testing. I have already labeled my motility media tubes, one with E. coli and the other with S. epidermis. I have already lit my candle. So now I'm going to go ahead and remove my lid from my E. coli motility testing tube, and I'm going to use the lid to sterilize the lip. Now that I've done that, I'm going to remove the lid from my E. coli culture plate. And then using my paper clip that I'm going to make sure is completely dry, that has been immersed in my alcohol to disinfect it. Now I'm going to grab several colonies from the E. coli agar plate. And now I'm going to go ahead and submerge this into my motility test broth. And then take it out. Then I'm going to put my solution in bleach. I'm going to cover up my motility test, but first I'm going to go ahead and sterilize the lid with my fire. And then I'm going to close my lid. Okay, I'm going to repeat this step now for my S. epidermis. So I'm going to remove the lid of my motility test. I'm going to go ahead and sterilize the lid. Okay, now I'm going to grab my S. epidermis culture plate and grab my other paper clip that has also been submerged in alcohol and shake it till it's dry. Then I'm going to go ahead and grab some colonies. Okay, now I'm going to dunk this into my motility test tube for S. epidermis. I'm going to close my agar plate, and I'm now going to make sure that the lid is sterilized with my fire flame. And then I'm going to close the lid. I'm going to place both of these tubes, my agar plates, in my incubation environment for 48 hours, and after 48 hours I will check them for any growth. My motility media tubes have been in my incubation environment for 48 hours, and now I'm going to observe them for any microbial growth. So these are my two test tubes. And the E. coli test tube is clear, and it is a little bit hard to be visible in the camera, but there is slightly a stab line from my paper clip, which this indicates a negative test result because it is clear, which means that nothing has been growing, which is what you want in your test. And then the S. epidermis is cloudy, and there is a slight stab line, but there are particles that are around the motility test agar tube. So this is most likely considered a positive test result. And this is because the microbes have been able to grow and move from the stab line, which is not what is expected of them to do. So this is going to be a positive test tube. And that concludes my motility test.